Hey there, traders. This is Sam. Welcome back to another E-mini futures market recap for Thursday, December 19, 2024. So the spiders could not retrace much of yesterday's drop, and they closed on the lows of the day. So it would seem then, wouldn't it, that the ball is in the bears' court. We've been waiting on this for a while. Here is the email that was sent out at 7:39 a.m. this morning. Just 3 levels on the board. You can read the game plan if you want. You may need to pause the video. So how would you have traded the one level the spiders hit today? Let's zoom in and take a look. You can see that this level at 591.04 was important. They tested it several times and couldn't get above and stay above. But the first trade was a long trade right after the 15-minute mark. So 9:45, they closed just within pennies above the level. By the rules, you're going to buy at that level. Yes, they had already bounced once, but you have a better chance after 15 minutes, they'll do it again. And they did. So if you bought E-mini contracts the moment the spiders hit 591.04, yes, I'm not adjusting this level 5 cents toward price because the close of the 9:45 candle was within 10 cents of the official level. So buying at the market in the E-minis would have given you at least 4 points. That's a pretty big jump. Almost jumped $1 there. So that's one trade. Then price got under this level, and a recycled trade would have been available right here at 590.99. And if you're wondering why I adjust the level 5 cents toward price, you'll likely find the answer if you look back at other recap videos because I've explained it before. Or you can ask in the comment section below and I'll answer you there. But the 5 cent buffer was not enough to pull in this trade for a recycle on the other side. So this was a no trade. You would have been welcome to try again at other times they hit this level. Clearly it was important. The market thought this level was important. And don't forget, this level was identified about 2 hours before the market opened this morning. I don't like to trade a level more than one time on one side. So one long trade, one short trade. Unless I have a very good reason to do it again, I'm just going to trade it once. Today's price action could have qualified as a good reason to try this level on the short side another time when they hit it again, because being on the short side when price was under this level was the place to be because there had been several clues that the bears still had the ball. But for the purposes of the accuracy of the tracking log, which we'll look at later, we're not counting a recycle trade here at this level. Just one official base hit over here, playing by the rules. And guess what? I took a couple trades today. I know I said I was not going to get involved in any trades until I got back from my trip in mid-January, but I had a chance after 10 a.m. this morning to take a look at what was going on. And I saw a couple opportunities and I took them. I wasn't available earlier, so I missed the trade right after 9:45, but you'll see me put a limit order of 2 contracts to sell 2 contracts in the E-mini chart. I went short there. When they went higher toward that level, I sold 2 more. So I was short 4 and got a handful of points, over 10 points there. On that first trade, the chance of them moving around a lot is a lot more likely on a day after what we saw yesterday. So that's why I'm not going just for a base hit, because I'm pretty sure they're going to move a lot more than just 4 or 5 points. And then I did something here which I don't normally do. When they got close to the bottom of this area, I thought if they're going to break that, they'll probably fall lower. So I actually just sold right at the market, 2 contracts right about there. You see it? And just got 7 points. That happened pretty quickly. So at that point, $2,800 and some change. That was good enough for me in about 20 minutes worth of work. So that's all I did. The video just starts over. Let's bring it back to the end here. Pause it. There we go. That was the end of trades for me. Just 2 trades pretty quickly, 20 minutes later, and then I shut down and didn't bother with it. I'll take $2,800 in 20 minutes. Here's the daily chart, and I have a line here at 584. That was the lower part of the zone we talked about. Remember, like a $2 spread between 586, 584. That would be a good place for them to bounce. And even today, one of the levels was down there, right below 584. Would have been a good place to go long if they got down there. It could start to look more bearish, but I'm going to leave the level here. I'm just kind of showing you if you go over to a 3-hour chart, they have to get under this 200 period moving average for them to hit this. And at that point, if they go lower, they could fall 100 points or more. I mean, are they going to do something like this? When they got down to the 200 period moving average, it was converging with other things, and they bounced up. I don't know. It's a little bit different here. We'll see. But this area should be pretty good for support unless they continue a sideways bearish consolidation and then build up enough energy to kind of fall through this level once they get there. Because if they get through this level and fall and start closing, say, hourly candles below this, then they have room to fall even farther. There could be a push. There could be some type of major retracement halfway up this thing or something, but you can't argue with a big ol' reversal candle like that. And then, of course, on Friday, which is tomorrow, let's see what the week looks like at the end of the week and see where they close. And we'll make more informed decisions based on what we see in the larger time frames after tomorrow's close. And here are the logs. The first one is the play in by the rules log. You can see it was just one 4-point base hit, and you can read the notes. And then on my trade, it was the equivalent of 14.5 points. Yes, one trade was 4 contracts, one was 2 contracts, but it was $2,800 and some change. Most of that was with that 4 contract short trade. So not a lot of trades for me lately, nothing this week at all. I haven't even shown this log this week, but you can peruse the averages and the percentages. I'll just go back to here just to keep this more relevant to everyone watching. This is what you could expect from all these levels if you're playing each level by the rules. So that's a wrap. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the support. Hope you learned something. Tomorrow morning, there will be new levels as usual and a new game plan, and we'll do this all over again. And I'll mention now that one more day in this week, I'll make the video tomorrow night to recap everything. However, starting next week, there will be no videos for the next 2 weeks at least, but I do plan to continue to send the email out with the levels, but I'm not going to make any recap videos because I simply will not have the right environment to do so. Different time zone, different locations, may not have internet part of the time. But there's a chance when I'm back in the country, I may make some videos to catch up with all the ones that I missed over the next couple weeks. But what's important are the levels in the morning, and I'll still send those out. If you're interested, just head over to ticksandtrades.com. Send me your information, and I will add you to the list. Thanks again. I'll talk to you in the next recap video. Have a great rest of your day.